The Grand Slam Steelers' home run of victories has now reached 15 straight. The Fife Flyers are the latest visitors to step up to the plate and take their swing at bringing the Steelers' run to an end. They also pitch up in Sheffield looking to steal the points and end their own 7-game slide. Martin Latal hasn't hit the net yet for Fife, but is sure of a great reception as he returns to Sheffield. Aaron Fox didn't balk at the thought of putting Matt Greenfield in goal tonight. He's just been named in the CHL team of the tournament so far. Finlay Ulrick slides back into the team after spending the weekend with the Steel Dogs, and around 9,000 fans have taken the walk through the arena doors to root for the home team. But blocked by Kite. Flyers trying to get it out on the far side. Squirting back centrally, and that'll work nicely for Michelli. Cormier sees that one blocked. Now he's got to chase back to recover. He's had his stick lifted. There's an opportunity here, and the Flyers take the chance through Martineau. The visitors strike first on the counter.
Yeah, Cormier put under a lot of pressure after a blocked shot. And good little stick lift there from Martineau, and then a quick wrist shot, stick side low on Greenfield, overplaying maybe just a little bit. Obviously, righty coming down the left side, probably playing the stick play there, and we'll see it if we got one from behind the net. But pretty good little wrist shot, quick release on some good pressure. After Michelli made a nice little rush up the ice to get it deep into the Fife zone.
First to get to it will be Foss. Chiodo goes on ahead. And Foss keeps going. Turns away from Diffley. Back for LeBlanc. And now Michelli has stolen it, and there's going to be a break on here. The Steelers are in with a chance to equalise, and the poke check is resulting in a penalty shot.
Yeah, all the day.
Valorant denied, but he might get another chance to take this penalty shot.
I'm not sure why the Fife coach is up in arms. Watched a couple of chops right across the hands. Free and clear. Watch one coming here. One, two, up and high. When here comes the next one. Yeah. He's lucky he doesn't go for more than that.
Owen made the poke check save. But Valorant is going to stay out and take the penalty shot. Taken them and scored in the Champions Hockey League. Now he's going to take one here in regulation time. Same result and the same move that worked in the CHL.
Yeah, very much the same sort of move. A good little delay. If you watch Valorant here, takes a nice little stutter step and then a good hard drop of the shoulder there. Owen has to kind of be aggressive on it, but then he just goes around the outside, and Shane Owen can't quite get all the way around the corner by the looks of it. The push was almost there, but Valorant was showing some great patience and just puts it around the outside of the leg.
7th goal of the season for Marco Valorant. Flyers have an opportunity here. Oh, and it's just wide. Can they jam it in at the side of the goal? They can. Martineau has scored again, and the Flyers lead for the second time.
Yeah, Robert Dowd on the back check here just doesn't quite get there in time. I'm not quite sure where Brian Diffley was going as well. He was going back to that side, and Martineau snuck between him and Huttala, and you see it here on the breakout. Little chip through, and then as they go here, Brian Diffley comes back across and maybe doesn't think there's going to be any sort of play back, and that's where the puck goes back to. Matt Greenfield can't quite get back across as he's committed to the shot right here that takes it out wide.
Steelers across the line. There's Michelli. It's behind the goal. Comes back towards Michelli. That pass goes out of the zone. Sorceman, the right-hander, to switch over to the backhand to control it, and doing so went offside. Here's Usala! Pressure was building, and it's Usala with the leveler.
Yeah, Patrick Watling here. This time, nice little stop up, pushed everybody back. A nice little sauce pass to Usala coming off the bench with speed, and then looks like he's going to drag it, and then just beats Owen 5-hole as he can't quite get down in time. Lefty coming down that side. You never know if he's going to drag it across the crease. We've seen Ussel do it plenty of times, drag it across and go to the backhand, but this time it's just a quick hands. You see him, he's got all sorts of it, and maybe surprises the netminder on a pretty good place shot.
Returns it backwards. Now LeBlanc.
Ooh.
Oh, that one was tipped up and has hit Kite.
Yeah. Oh, and it's cut him as well. It's got him up under the visor. Yeah, puck comes up in a hurry. Watch right here. Yeah, he does get his head turned a little bit, but
throws the puck in deep.
Ooh, Kevin Tansey, I think he's on the power play.
Tansey. Finds himself well advanced.
He needs to go off the ice as well.
Oh, and off the outside of the post from Sheehy. Dragged it and flicked it. And the Flyers so nearly in front for the third time. Still an opportunity, they've worked it down low. Oh, and they've played it back, and what a sprawling dive from Greenfield. Desperation stuff.
Yeah, they never recovered Kevin Tansey from the other end. They're always chasing around. Again, they come through with a lot of speed. Curl and drag, nice little technique there. Do the forehand backhand and drags it through, and then on that pull away, shoots the puck hard, has Greenfield beat.
Michael Sheehy, the Polish international. LeBlanc. Pilon. Save made. Puck comes loose, and battling for it is Foss. Steelers players either side of him.
No Mitchell Balmas out on this top line as well. Whistle is out in his place. We'll see if that's a change.
And here's Valorand, and there is Whistle. And there's the goal for Cormier.
I guess what Fife can do, Steelers can do as well. Not what you really want for Fife to come out to the third period after having a good little spell of pressure down in the Steelers zone. I'm not sure if Whistle fans on this, and it goes right to Cormier, who seemed to be the backup, the backup hitter, I would say, the backup guy that wants to come in behind at the end of the play. But see what happens here. Yeah, Whistle does sort of just fan on it. Shane Owen is way out. There's no way that he can react to get across. Maybe a little bit too aggressive on that one. But yeah, we'll see the replay there. And as we're saying, Mitchell Balmas now comes out here with Watling and Ussel. So a little bit of change for Fox, and after the first minute, they've scored a goal.
Ussel gets a skate on that one as Foss tried to cut inside him. Now there's an opportunity for the Steelers to break. Watling dishes it across. Gets it back. Oh, and the save made, and the light is on now. It flashed on a moment too soon. But Ulrick is the one who finally slams it in.
Yeah, got a little carried away there. Good 2-on-1 from Watling and Shudra. Shudra looking like he's going to shoot right here, and then he turns and wrists over. Great save by Owen. Patrick Watling probably can't believe that he's missed that, but Finlay Ulrick comes from the fourth man position as Huttila jumps up and deposits that into the open net. And that stretches it out. Jonathan, that might just be it. You see it from the higher angle. Even Patrick Watling was surprised and then turns his back and puts his arms up.
Steelers trying to force the puck over the zone, and they do. And now there's going to be a break in for Whistle. He moves in on goal. And he's denied again.
I love Daniel Ciampini. This gives Whistle a little bit of a turbo boost push right here. Watch. Get going. Come on. And you can see how much of it gives him an edge. It pushes him through, and Whistle keeps balance, but then he tries to bring it back, and again, he tries to go 5-hole, and Owen is down early. Might have been a tough one as well to try and get around him. Owen had a good little push across.
Delmas steered away by Greenfield. Tansey chops it forward. Ussel. And the empty net is there and found by Watling. The Steelers will claim the points. the scoreline doesn't quite show how uncomfortable this game has been for the Steelers at times, but they can breathe easily now.
They can do, for sure. Maybe just Fife win the face-off and they take the shot straight away. Steelers recover and go down and score a goal. Maybe try to set your play up if you had something there. Maybe it's just young defenseman trying to get shots through in a hurry. They didn't need to.
It's been a valiant effort from the Flyers in this game. They're not going to end their losing run. That'll extend to 8 games. Still yet to win away from home this season. They made the Steelers work, and they led twice in this game. But the Steelers pulled away with 3 unanswered in the third period and win by 5 goals to 2. The game-winning goal for Dominic Cormier, and he gets the man of the match nod for the Steelers today. After trailing early in the first and early in the second, it's the Steelers getting in front early in the third that ultimately made the difference. He will get to do the Eddie in front of 9,133 here on a Wednesday night. Steelers keep their winning run going. Dowd and Ulrick are heading out to centre ice to be a part of this Eddie as well, along with a few others it seems.
Five goals, 5 guys? Or dance count? Strong finger, that, isn't it?
2 for embellishment on Dowd. 2 for tripping on Dowd. Which sends down Ulrich, which sends down Valorant, which sends down Watling, which sends down Guimond.
Biggest one at the end?
The power of physics, as demonstrated by Dominic Cormier. Finlay, that was a tight game for a while, but the Steelers pulled away in the end.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some good players on their team, and obviously we didn't bring our A game for the first 2 periods, but we've got the belief in that room that we can obviously bring it back against any team, and I think our strength showed in the end.
It was an important goal by Dominic at the start of the period to settle things down, but then yours gave everyone a little bit more breathing room. Talk us through what you saw on that play as you came into the zone.
Yeah, obviously started in our end and chipped it out, and saw it was a 2-on-1, and unfortunately what he set it up nicely for me. I saw it pop out, and just hit it and it went in, thank God. So.
Did you see the red light come on a little too soon?
I did, yes, I did. It got me a little bit scared that it was going to bobble over or something, but happily it went in, yeah.
And that's your 3rd goal now in Steelers colours, and bearing in mind you've not played every game, you must be happy with that return.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously it's always nice scoring goals, but I think the main thing for me is just obviously feeling more confident on the ice, confident on the puck, in the systems and all that. And I think that's growing every game, and yeah, the goals are nice, for sure.
And you were on the ice yesterday in a Steel Dogs win. How difficult is it to transition from one squad to the other?
Well, I think it makes it really easy, and the systems that we've got here are similar to what we play with at Steel Dogs, and obviously the guys here make it a lot easier to play with them, and they're always helping and talking to you. So really the transition isn't too bad. It's obviously have a lot of fun down with the Steel Dogs, and some great guys there and some great guys here as well, so it always makes it easier.
Both teams continue to move up the table and look like they're going to be contenders by the season's end. Yeah.
I mean, with the Dogs, I think we might clinch the cup semi-final. I think we got a message this morning, so that's brilliant for obviously the club under the new ownership and everything. And the Steelers obviously continue to win, and it's just great to be a part of both and the setup overall.
Appreciate that you may not be able necessarily to tell us right away, but do you know at this stage where you'll be playing this weekend?
I don't, no. Just take every day as it comes. Obviously practice as hard as I can and play as hard as I can, and then we'll see where we're at the weekend.
Aaron, another win for your team. How do you sum that one up?
Yeah, I'm gonna be happy with the 2 points, happy the way we came out in the third period and made sure that we didn't have to grind that one out down the stretch. Obviously the first 40 was a little and it's not like we gave up a ton or we were bad defensively by any stretch. A couple turnovers there cost us, and just one of those that felt like a midweek after playing a bunch of hockey and giving the boys a couple of days off earlier in the week, and just never really got going until the third period there. But found a way to play the right way when it mattered most, and got the job done.
Feels like the Steelers have played that sort of game a few times already this season, where they've had to work for it late on in games, and the class showed in the end.
Yeah, I think if you play 70, 75 games, there's going to be some ups and downs throughout the season. There's going to be ups and downs throughout each game. It'd be ignorant to think that you're going to get that same level on the nightly. It's sport. You got another team that's defending hard. Fife comes in here in front of 9,000 people. They're going to be amped up for that hockey game as well. And how you manage those situations and making sure that you get points in those situations is obviously going to be the most important thing for our group. And weren't at our best, didn't have our best tonight, and still won a hockey game by 3 goals. So, I'm gonna take the positives out of that, and we'll again take it as a learning point and find ways to hopefully motivate better to start hockey games. Certain nights, like you could see, there was a dip from the Sunday intensity to tonight's intensity, and like I said, that's sometimes expected in sport, but it's how you finish and how you manage those situations throughout a game that matter most.
Finlay Ulrick was a scorer tonight. That's now 3 on the season in not a full set of games for the Steelers. How do you assess his contribution?
Well, very important piece of the puzzle for us. Played very, very well for us when he's been here. Reliable player. He's finding the back of the net. We saw him last year, so it's not like it's unexpected from us. He played some big key minutes in the playoffs for us last year, and when we were able to get him, because of the two-way situation was a little bit different there, we loved his game, which is why we brought him back on this type of deal. We've used him so much here, so happy for him.
Another player who maybe doesn't shine in front of goal but does great work at the other end of the ice, Sasha Gumond. Tremendous plus-minus numbers, but maybe his play sometimes maybe goes unnoticed by the crowd.
Yeah, I think Sasha's game has warmed up, from the start of the year till now. It's just been trending the right way, and he's playing some of his best hockey right now. And, we've rewarded him with some PP time and some time on that first unit a little bit. And it's still something that we've got one area of our game that still needs to improve is our power play, obviously. But I've loved his game, and he's really come on since opening night.
Attention now turns to a Challenge Cup weekend, Manchester, and then on the road to Cardiff. Steelers are in a good position, but there's still work to do.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get Manchester here for the first time. We've been there a couple times with the preseason game and the Cup game. They beat us our last time we played them, so we know that I'm pretty sure that if we control our own destiny for that overall 1 seed and are in a great spot to win our group. Like you said, a few games left there, but Saturday's very important.
Coach, your thoughts on that game tonight?
Well, all in all, I thought we played pretty well. I thought it was a good game. 5-3 with an empty net and 2-2 going into the third period against a good hockey team. So, we had the lead twice, which is nice for us. We kind of stuck to our game plan here. And I really felt that we've had a rough time lately, but I believe we've took a step forward with our team and where we're at this point in the season. But I like to get that third one back. But all in all, I thought we had our chances. And I thought we played well.
You've played a couple of lopsided games away from home recently, so to be in contention for as long as you were in that game must give you much reason to think that the things are going to be much more successful away from home in coming weeks.
Well, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to, we had a lot of injuries and a lot of tough games, and took its toll on us, and we didn't play very well to throw, as well. We know we have to be better, but I see brighter days on the horizon for us, and we walked out of here and we can take something positive out of here. That's what it's all about.
Very strong performance from your netminder tonight. Every night he's going to give you a chance.
Yes, every night he gives us a chance, and Shane played well in here tonight in front of a big crowd, and but we created some offense at times. We're not as deep as I'd like to be, with our club right now, but there's some positives we can take out of it and move forward.
There was a nasty moment earlier in the game with the puck hitting Patrick Kite. What can you tell us about his condition?
Patrick will be fine. I think he got 5 or 6 stitches in his chin where that puck was deflected, and I believe it was Johnson that tipped the puck and hit Patrick Kite in the face. So they're both University of New Brunswick alumni. It's interesting. One guy, just for the record, one UNB guy chipped it and it hit the other UNB guy in the chin and cut him open. So that'll make news back home somehow.
And when you get back home, look forward to the weekend. What are you expecting from your team in those games?
Well, we travel to Belfast. That's never easy. And then we've got Nottingham coming in. So hopefully, we're looking to take something out of this in a positive. I mean, so much of the game is psychological too, and feeling good about yourself. And I think we can, as I said, we can take some positives out of this, but we want to find some points, and that's what we're gunning for this coming weekend.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thanks a lot. Okay.